Um, but yeah, I had a nice day out today. I had a nice day out. I think the big fight's on now, innit? Is it the big fight now? I think the big fight in it now. Yeah, I don't know what happened on that live then, but he just didn't seem to be moving at all. I love what you do. Appreciate it. Who's tapping that screen like that? Because that is unreal. Thank you very much. Just bear with me a second. Love your work. If you can all hit the share button down there and share the live, that'd be fantastic. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Welcome back if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome back if you're watching on Facebook. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for coming back. I think it had froze. Did it freeze or something? I don't know. It looked like it froze for me. But I don't know. It just didn't. It wasn't doing anything. But I'm live on TikTok on my phone, and I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I've just gone upstairs, had a wash. I've been out all day, like proper windy in Blackpool, so like salty seawater hitting my face. My hair was like, wow. Just felt like grim and greasy when I was sat here. Then I've got horrible skin. I've got horrible skin. I've horrible, just hate it. Oh god, So can we get the likes going? Is anyone commenting on Facebook? Has anyone dropped a comment on Facebook? Because it's not showing me any comments. If anyone's dropped a comment, I'm watching from Scotland. Appreciate it. Thank you. Looks like a green light in your ear. Yeah, it's this behind me, innit? So it looks mirrored on my screen. So normally on the software that I use, I usually mirror it. So let me see if it mirrors it, because I've mirrored it and it mirrors it the other way on YouTube and from Kirby. How you doing? Watch this. I'm going to see if it mirrors on YouTube and Facebook for some reason. Let's have a quick look. Angie, how you doing? You good? Watching from West Yorkshire. Nice. Love it. Has it mirrored it? I don't know. It looks the same way to me. I don't know. I haven't a clue. It must do it when you start the stream. But anyway, how we all doing? How's everyone doing? Everyone had a good day? Everyone had a good day? What have you been doing? Not far from you. Burnley. Nice. I could do with lifting that up somewhere. I don't think it'd work over my screen, that would it? Let's have a look. Would it work over my screen, that? Let's have a look. Bear with me. I don't want it smashing my screen. My God, that would be a disaster. Is that better? Oh, this is incredible. This is incredible. So we're now live. 1 minute. If I turn this way a little bit, we are now live on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Insane. How's everybody doing? We all good? Whoever just give me a $5 on YouTube, thank you very, very, very much. Have you sussed out Super Chat on YouTube? I've not a Scooby-Doo, Tracy. I don't understand what it is. You can What's that, Jake? Originally from Rochdale. So I've got a lot of chats coming up at the moment, but I can integrate all my chats into one on the public chat here. So I can see your chat, your comments. I will read them out. It just doesn't mean that I'll be looking at the screen where I'm doing it. Nice to see me live. Yeah, I don't understand what the super chat is on. If you have to pay for it, by the way, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be giving me money and stuff. Defamation, indeed, I will be doing. Not a problem. How are you feeling after your shot? Tracy, do you know what it is? He's got me confused with someone else. There was a guy there called E. Dobbin. E. Dobbin. I don't know what his name is. And basically, he went up to this couple to take a picture. He got up to take a picture, and there was a young girl there with a mum, and she said, like, you know, and it wasn't good at all. I got beat up because of you. I doubt you got beat up with me because of me. Why would you get beat up because of me? Thank you for the super chat. Can someone enlighten me what it is? I've not even looked on like social media what eChat is. I don't understand what it is. So at the moment, people, we've got roughly around between them all, we've got roughly about 400 people in the chat. Unreal. Thank you. Thanks for the gifts, people. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the gifts. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. Evening, everybody. How we doing? We good? We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on TikTok. So you can take your pick, whichever one you want. You've got loads of different angles. What's happened in Burnley? Yeah, it's horrendous, isn't it? You know, and there's people, you know, on a certain side who think it's normal. You know, they think it's normal what we're seeing. But the thing is, it's not just one thing, is it? We've seen quite a lot of it, and nobody should be looking at that. Nobody should be seeing that thing, that sort of stuff, and going, "That's normal," because it isn't normal. Let me tell you something: it isn't normal. It isn't nice. It isn't pleasant to look at. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you as well. I never really share messages that I get, and the amount of messages I got that day from not from Burnley, from Belfast, of parents saying they're absolutely frightened to death of the kids going to school, just going out, just the kid in general. You've got to be like, you've got to have some understanding. You've got to have some understanding for these people. You can't just start going, oh, the far right are out kicking off again. And you've got to have some understanding for these people. You've got to get where they're coming from. You've got to do it. It's a different planet now to what we're used to when we was kids. My mum and dad would give me a couple of quid, and I would go out with my mates, and I'd be out all day, all evening. I knew when I had to go home. I didn't have a phone because they didn't exist then. And you just basically, you know, you look after yourself. But never, ever, ever in a million years, when I was that age, did I ever see anything like this, what we're seeing now, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. It's crazy. And it's not just like a little scrap, is it? It's scary stuff. It's very, very, very scary stuff. I can't watch them, me. I genuinely cannot watch the videos what I get. It gives me shudders. Burnham is worse than Starmer, if I'm being honest with you. Did Adam Brooks win? Adam Brooks did win, yeah. He won on a decision. Don't get me wrong, I'm on the same side, but you came out of nowhere and has gathered pace month by month. Can you honestly say you're not funded by the people who want division for human race? Come, Paul, seriously. I've been doing this 2-3 years, pal. I'm not just come out of nowhere. I've been doing this 2-3 years. I've been working very hard. You probably wouldn't have seen me beforehand because I used to just do daft videos, you know, football, just messing about. And then I just went for it. You know, the video on Rishi Sunak, it went through the roof. And then I thought, I can relate to people. People are relating to what I'm saying. Bills coming out the nose, you know. The streets are unsafe. You got Sadiq Khan taking the mick out of people constantly, talking down to people. You know, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. And the thing is, as well, what I don't understand. GB News, will you be going on soon? I've had a few offers to go on. T Biscuits, how you doing? I've had a few offers to go on and stuff. But the only thing I can say is it's not just a jump in the car and go down to Paddington. It isn't that. It's practically 2 days to get onto GB. I'd love it. I'd love to go on there on. I'd love to just maybe go on a pod or something like that. You know, just do a little chat or something. But I appreciate the the offers what I get as well. It's unbelievable. You get people saying you're paid to do what you do. The thing is, the only thing what's been proven is paid protesters who go out and protest for anything via the left, and they've been proven that, and that's in America too. And that's the only thing. They're the only people that get paid. And being honest with you, do you get paid for content? Of course you do. Everybody gets paid for content. Is it life changing? It can be, but I don't monetize on Instagram. I don't get paid on Instagram. I turned it off on Instagram. I don't get paid on like Twitch. Nothing really on YouTube because it's not as big. TikTok used to, hardly anymore. You get absolute peanuts. But it is what it is, isn't it? I still work full time. That's what people, if I'm getting paid the big bucks off these people who these people think to, you get paid off you. I wouldn't. It's crazy, isn't it? In America, crisis actors. No, the thing is, it's already been exposed. You can actually go on websites. You can actually go on a website and you can buy an audience to come out and protest and do what you need to do. And the Garden's going good. We've got a few issues. You've got a few issues with the Garden, but it is what it is, isn't it? You've got a few teething issues or whatever, but there's nothing that we can't sort out. We're going to get them sorted out. And yeah, just the thing is, do the Garden all you want, but it's just I've not had a chance to enjoy it because we've not had the weather, have we? I'm being serious. Like I kept saying it it does nothing but rain, or if it doesn't rain, it's just absolutely gale force winds or both. I don't understand why we've suddenly just started getting loads and loads and loads of wind, like constantly. Glad Adam Brooks won. Yeah, it was a good fight, to be honest. It was a very good fight. But yeah, it was good. Working full time makes you stand out. I've always done it. I've always worked since I was like, 13? I was working in pubs when I was a kid. I was bottling up in pubs. I was going like around the pubs in Farmworth. I was getting like a couple of quid here and there and stuff. And I've always worked, I wasn't allowed not to work in my house. My dad was like, you're getting a job. And I was like, I want to go to college. No, you're getting a job. But I want to go to college. You're getting a job. So I ended up going to college. He let me go to college, but I had to get a job with it. So I worked part-time at JJB. I was on $3.58 an hour my first job. It's terrible. Until I threw a trainer at the manager. Try making a mockery out of me, people. But yeah, and then I worked at a pub then for about 5 years. I got very good money, to be honest. But yeah, I've always worked, wind, you mean? No, actual wind. In Blackpool today, man, honestly, it was literally pushing us. It was that JJB, yeah, it was unreal. I enjoyed it. It gets you into working. It was in Walked that. It's now the M&S. Ignore the only thing is, I'd love that guy to do another post, apologising and saying he got the people mixed up. Because throwing a trainer at a boss, how old were you? I was 17. He didn't like me at all for some whatever reason. He didn't like me. I heard him say to the other manager that I was lazy. Can you ask me a question? Go for it. And then basically at the end of the shift, you all go up to the footwear deck and you all sit on the bench. And basically it was just having digs at me, but sly having digs at me. And it just really annoyed me because I was only a young kid. And I just got this trainer and I just threw it. I missed him, by the way. But the best thing about that was I stormed off into the canteen and got a bit upset because all the people I worked with were all a lot older than me. He came in and apologised. Kaz, how you doing? I thought this were you, Kaz. All these Love Arts, 70k. My fingernails are really long. I do apologise, people. Look at the state of them. But yeah, he apologised to me. I was a kid. I was a kid. If I went home and told my dad what he did, my dad would have gone in and, ruffled him up a bit. But yeah, I was only a kid. I didn't do anything wrong. He just obviously just didn't like me. It reminded me of, do you know the guy out of Scooby-Doo with Scooby-Doo? What's he called? The guy with the green T-shirt on. He looked like him. Scouts lad watching from Wigan. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming in live. We've got quite a few people here. I know I'm slacking. You are slacking. You're very, very. That's him. That's the one. He looked like him. But the first manager who gave my mad job there, he was really good. He was really nice. He looked after me, and then he left. And then he came in. I was like, oh, here we go. But yeah, and then I went to the pub where my brother worked. And then the old guys, the old stewards, they absolutely love me for some reason. I was only 17. I shouldn't have even been behind the bar. And one of the guys left, one of the stewards, and he said, make him a steward. They trained me up, and I was like, 18? And I was getting 330 quid a week in a brown envelope. I felt rich. Why are you hating on Sadiq Khan? Can you check your messages after this? I've deleted my Instagram. Yeah, I can. There's thousands in there, so I'll be honest with you. Why do you spread hate? Moderators, can you just get rid of these people in here? Listen, you've got no name and you've got no name and you've got no profile picture. Just, I don't want you in my life. Hating Sadiq Khan. There's no hatred with Sadiq Khan. Do you not think problem in our country is our own people? No, I think it's personally the government. They create this. They create this. No, I know you're not being I don't mean you, Ben. I don't mean you at all. I'm answering your question, apart as the other one. But it's just other people talking. Would you debate any big content creators a left wing? I've done about 3 or 4, and I've ended every single one of them, if I'm being honest with you. Anne Russell, 3 million followers on here. I ended her. I think she blocked me, trying to call me out over Sadiq Khan. Sadiq Khan, I'll tell you what Sadiq Khan does. Sadiq Khan cherry picks his statistics and puts them out to the British public. He lies. He lies constantly. And the statistics that he puts out with his deputy are completely false. He goes on about crime. He goes on about crime doesn't exist. London's a beautiful city, the best city in the world, all this jazz. It's absolute nonsense. Listen, you watch all the people in these comments on TikTok, no profile picture and a made-up name. They're the ones what do it all because they hide behind a keyboard. Leave Sadiq Khan alone. Why would you leave a guy alone who's reduced policing in London where the crime rates are through the roof? Why would you support that man? Why would you support that man? Mehdi Hassan, I've not a clue who that is. Are you Chinese? Well, that's a little bit racist, isn't it? That is very racist. Who is that? I'm gonna pin that. Yasmin. Yeah, that's not good, is it? That's not nice at all. I'm on a blocking mission. Cars, get rid of every single one of them. But yeah, Sadiq Khan, yeah. He's got more policing areas. He hasn't. That's the problem. I did a podcast with Susan Hall, who is in a committee meeting with him, and she told me exactly what he's like. She told me exactly what he does, and she told me exactly what his deputy's like. The man is lying to you. The man is lying to you. If London was good, right, why not release all the statistics from the minute he got in to now? you would understand it, you would fully get it, but he doesn't. What he does, he cherry picks statistics from certain periods of time where they've come down a bit, and then he'll put them out there and go, oh yeah, this crime's come down by 10%. It isn't. You chatting BS. Yeah, all right then. Because people don't want to believe it because it doesn't fit the narrative. That's all it is. That is all it is. Money. Go and look at public money. Go onto X, right? Type in Sadiq Khan public money. Then come back to this conversation. Go and do that, then come back to this conversation. Do not support that man. If you're supporting that man, you're part of the problem. We need someone in that role who actually wants the best for London. If you're good at what you do, if you're good at what you do in the political world, you can walk anywhere in London, anywhere in the country, and you will be met with cheers, handshakes, beers, just love. But have you ever noticed these people like David Lammy, Shabana Mahmood, Sadiq Khan, Keir Starmer, all these people, whenever they go anywhere, they get booed. They get booed. Look at what the England fans are going to be chanting at the football. That tells you everything that you need to know. When you've got 11% rating overall, one of the lowest we've ever seen, Mandami gets so much love, but look what he's doing. Raiding people's taxes already when he promised that he wouldn't. He's giving all these free buses out. He's giving this out. And he's gone back on it, all of it, because they can't afford it. Just lied to get in, and then everyone's called him out. It's honestly, it's frightening where some people look at their information. You literally must look at BBC Verified, and you must look at Sly News. You really must. You got to. If you think any of these people that are in charge right now, you must be out of your mind, because look at the state of the country. The economy's in the toilet. The government are just all over the place. It's like a circus show. Did you see today the video I put up? Oh, the plan's a very good plan. Have you seen the plan? Nah, I've not seen the plan. All right then. So did they see the plan? Yeah, they seen the plan. So both of them seen the plan and they both resigned, because that makes complete sense, doesn't it? That makes complete sense, doesn't it? It really does, doesn't it? And you're seeing attacks every single week now. So yeah, the country's in a very good place. Very good place. The Labour Party is done and dusted. It was done and dusted like 6 months ago. There should be laws in place where they look at it and go, right, you're well out your depth. We need to have another general election and get someone in who actually can do something about this. Get a grip of the country, turn it and steer it and put it in the right direction. It's horrendous. Listen, if you want to live in that fantasy land and just go to me, oh, you're grifting, or you don't know what you're talking about, or you're talking rubbish, or this or divisive, You be in that world. You be in that world. When your bills start going up, sucking up to millionaire needs to be as embarrassing as it sounds. Like who? Like who? Wrong wing media. Like who? You are. I am. Right now. So don't just say it. Actually, just say who. Like Fartage. Yeah, all right then. Why are you saying that when I literally criticised him last week? Why are you saying that when I criticised him last week? Called him out a few times, actually, now. So, next one. You're a big fan. If I'm a big fan, I criticised him twice last week. I've just told you. You're not listening. You're not listening, are you? Absolute fools, some people. More people, honestly, more and more people. With all these attacks, what are happening now, it's scaring people that much. They're looking. Listen, they're not even into politics. They're looking and they see one person talking about getting rid of all these, and that's Rupert Law and Restore Britain. That's why people are leaning towards Restore Britain. Joshua Staunton fan, Battle of Weatherspoons champion, wants to call me a bellend. Well, that's very nice, isn't it? Go feel some grass, mate. I'm very good. I'm very good. Do you still support reform? I support right wing instead of left wing because I've already put this debate out there. If you had a choice tomorrow, someone said reform or restore or Green Party or Labour, you're choosing these every single day of the week. You're choosing them every single day of the week. What do you think will happen in the by-election in Makerfield? Do you know what? It's a lot closer than you think. I'll tell you that for free. It's a lot closer than you think. Everyone's going, Andy Burnham. Andy Burnham's using that as a stepping stone in his career. Tea Biscuits, where are you? I'll follow you back. You are now a moderator, mate. Oh no, you need to be following me, it says. Tea Biscuits, are you following me on here? If you're following me, I can add you as a moderator. You're not following me, it says, so you can't be a moderator. You follow me, I'll make you a moderator. There you go, bosh. You can literally block to your heart's content, mate. You'll get the pattern. No profile picture, no profile picture, no name. They come in and just say, crazy things. Where's my follow, lad? Who's that? DD, where are you, mate? Moderator. Bosh. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Block away, mate. Rupert Law, Lely, where's my follow? There you go. Followed you back. Just following a few random people. Have you got a follow back then? Rupert Law, for me, is literally saying what people are thinking, but are too scared to think. Do you know something? Do you know the amount of people that I get messaging me and saying, these are my views, but I don't want to share them on social media because I don't want to get sacked from my job. Or Mohammed, cheers, mate. Fucking freak. I don't want to get sacked from my job. I don't want to fall out with my family. I don't want to do this. It worries me so much because you've been indoctrinated into thinking that you're not allowed to have that view. You've been indoctrinated and pushed to believe that you can't say what you want to say. Can I be a moderator? If you want to be a moderator on Facebook and YouTube, I literally need to come off live and I need to do them separately. And I am going to do it at some point. So what I can do, if you want to message me and say I'll be a moderator on Facebook or YouTube, if you message me when I come off and when I do my next live, I'm going to go in and manually sort it because I don't think I can do it on here. I know, Alison, you've just stated, can you be a moderator? I don't think you can do it on here. Oh no, I can do it on YouTube. I can actually do it on YouTube. Alison, are you on Facebook there? Or are you on Facebook there? Alison Rowlands, you're a subscriber, aren't you? You see, don't let me add you as a moderator for some reason. It won't let me add you as a moderator. It's silly. It's proper silly. I don't know why. It just says ban or hide your comment for some reason. So, Alison, if you message me, I will make you a moderator. Who is on YouTube watching the moment? Tracy, I know you're on there. You will give me a $5. You're now a moderator. Thank you, Tracy, on YouTube. You're a moderator. There's quite a few people who want to be moderators on Facebook as well. So I'll be making you moderators on there. Got 306 people on TikTok, and we've got silly figures on YouTube and on Facebook as well. I really appreciate people. I really do. What's the topic tonight? Anything you want to talk about? Anything that you want to put across? Anything that you want to talk about? See both Ryans today. I don't know what that means. Who won then out of that? Stacks and the other guy? I must have missed it. I joined Restore and I've lost friends. It's crazy. Bobby, thank you for the gift. You don't have to gift me anybody. All I would ask is if you could please like, comment, share my posts, share my stream. That would be massively appreciated. You just smacked a guy in the ring too. Jeez. Ryan. Oh yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I know. I know. The thing is, I'm not into all that stuff. Me, I don't. I just keep myself to myself, and I just talk about what's in the news. We've got just hit 100K likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you, Craig. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Love watching your post. That's what I want to see on TikTok. A bit of positivity. Do you know something? It's the reason I stopped going live on TikTok, because I just couldn't be dealing with negative people. Negative people just literally coming in, just saying all sorts of stuff. Love your post. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Adam Brooks won, yeah. Adam Brooks did really well. He had a big thing on his eye there, though. He got a big lump on his eye there. It looked really nasty. But his kids and his wife went in the ring, and it was nice to see. You know, it really was nice. Watching Corky from Liverpool, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. The Makerfield. Oh, I was just looking at the odds for that. Love your content. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me have a look. Because I'm pretty sure Burnham was favourite, but the Reform guy was, proper, the Reform guy proper, like, built some momentum. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out then. I was typing. I tell you what, listen to this. Went to Blackpool. Beats a Big Boss. Did he win? The RB for Big Boss, did he win? Corky for BM, I'll take it. Labour are Labour are favourites. They're not far off Reform. Restore Britain have got some momentum as well. I went to Blackpool today. Went to a few went to the SeaWorld. It was really nice. I had a really good day, and then went into a few arcades. Just like you relive your childhood. It was good. I love going in the proper old like sort of arcades and stuff, going on some of the old machines and stuff, and loads of people came over to me. It was so nice, honestly. It was really, really nice. It was good. And then was there for about 4 hours. Went back to the car, and the car park we was on, there was loads of seagulls, and they were sat on all the cars and stuff. And I said, that car is going to get absolutely demolished. I could just see it a mile off. Come back. I am not joking. No word of a lie. There was literally poo all over the top of the car. And I looked to the front. I was like, what is that? And I went up there close like that. And I was like, what is that? And it was literally a shell. Do you know, like an actual shell? Is it a mussel? Is it? It was like an actual shell in two parts, so it'd split in poo. So it must have eaten the shell and pooed it out. And I thought that must have it, because the shell was massive. I was like, this is the most weirdest thing I've ever seen. It was massive. Honestly, it was about that big. 2 shells on top of car. It was crazy, honestly. I thought that is mental. Watching from Northern Ireland. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. How are we doing? I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. I'm very, very good. But I'll be honest with you, Blackpool for me is nothing like it used to be when I used to be a kid. Danny's new platform. I speak to Danny quite a lot. They're doing good things. And obviously it shows you that people, they've had enough, and they do join these groups, and, they can go in these groups, and they can, express how they feel. They can say what they... Seen you in Tesco the other day. I didn't want to let on. Love your stuff. Well done. Yeah, I appreciate it. I always get cold in that Tesco. It's like I always get cold at the most awkward times as well. I've got like loads of snacks in my basket. I don't want them thinking, oh, Corky's a bit, fat. I went in the other day. Do you know when you go into like a supermarket and you're hungry? Oh my God. Pringles, Doritos, I got all sorts of stuff. And some lovely follower give me their club card so I get a nice discount. I'm not saying who it is, but she's a lovely follower and I appreciate her very much. It is a big mistake. It is a big mistake. I went in for, I think it was a pasta sauce. I think it was a pasta sauce, and I can't remember what else. There was 4 things. I think there was 4 things, and I ended up spending about 60 quid. I don't even know what. I was looking at the thing and I was thinking, how on earth have I just spent that amount of money? Honestly, it's crazy, but it is. You've got to do it, haven't you? You've got to do it. If you're hungry, you're hungry. But yeah, it's nuts, honestly. Watching from Lanzarote, says Tina. I appreciate it, Tina. Thank you very much. Nice. I go away again next month. I went to Tenerife last month. You know, if you ever seen me, hope you're good, Corky. Seen the post today. It's disgusting. Yeah, well, apparently, Chloe, he got me mixed up with someone. He got me mixed up with someone called E. Dobbin or something. He's not said that personally to me, but some woman sent me the video what he's got confused with. And I seen the hate as well. Do you get paid to pedal here, or is it just the love of the game? Well, I work full time, so I don't get paid off anyone to do that Sparkplug. But it proves my point. Sparkplug proves my point right there. No profile picture and not a real name. Get him off. What hate have I put out there? Can anybody give me your bank detail? Nigel, you should already have them. You should already have them, Nigel. Someone's called Nigel Farage and said, give me your bank details and your 5. You should already have them. But just tell me what hate I've actually put out there. Apart from real facts, you know, and the stuff that's actually going on in this country, Burnley, Belfast. If I didn't talk about them things, you know, some people wouldn't even know about it because they don't watch the news. I want you to understand, and I want you to get an understanding fully of what is going on. I don't want you letting your kids out, and you know that happens. Imagine, do you know what the thing is? I always say this as well. If this happened to one of your kids or one of your family members, you would soon change your opinion. Your narrative would change like that, and you'd be coming to me going, "Corky, oh my God, it's happened to me. Can you put this out for me? Share this for me." And I'd be saying, "F off." That's what I'd be saying. That's what I would be saying. It's important. It's important that people see these things. It's important that people know what's going on. Do you know the thing in Manchester, the school in Blakely, where the girl was arrested? I knew everything about that within 1 hour. Who did it? Why she did it? Everything. Everything within 1 hour. People were sending me stuff, and I was thinking, yeah, you've got it wrong because I know what happened. Because one of the guys who messaged me about it, his daughter was in the classroom. Now, you picture that. Your daughter is in a classroom where that's happened. That's frightening. And the worst thing about it, his daughter was in the Manchester arena with Grande, whatever she's called. So she's seen that, and then she's seen that a kid is going through this, and you just think I'm spreading hate, and you think I'm putting stuff out there what people shouldn't know about. It's disgusting. And do you know what? Fair play to the teacher who went in and stood in front of the kids and protected them. Fair play. I've not done a video on that yet because all the stuff's not come out. And I don't want to get accused of going, oh, he's jumping on it again. He's trying to do this. And it's crazy. It's frightening. And do you know the people in these comments who go, oh, you spread hate, Nigel Farage is paying you, oh, this and this and this and this. These are the people that you need to be very worried about. You really do. If you don't believe me, go and look at my Instagram story. That video I put out, right, where that guy's accused me of doing whatever, I went on the comments on TikTok of that video, and there's a guy on there going, yeah, he looks like he'd do something like that. Go and look at his picture, what I put on Instagram. Go and look at his picture. It's frightening. But yeah, you know, we've got to put up with these things. But listen, straight over the head for me. Get angry sometimes, but it doesn't bother me. I don't rise to it. I don't rise to it at all. And you know, these people, they go, "Oh yeah, is your Insta handle the same?" Will, my link tree should be in my bio on TikTok, and all my socials are on there: Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, it's the same. It is the same. She's been charged. Yeah, she was a Russian girl, and I think she was being bullied, or there was something going on like that. The two lads, and then the teacher's obviously gone in to protect the kids, and he's obviously got it as well. But yeah, these people that come out with you know, the not the nice comments and stuff like that, you know, who think they're political commentators, who think they talk about the news, who think that people listen to them and stuff like that. And you go on and they've got like 1,000 followers, and you're thinking, well, if you're that good, you know, if you're that good, people would follow you. People would jump on board and go, this guy's really good. It's nuts. It's nuts. It really is. You'd be on Sky News. You'd be on BBC News. You know what I mean? It's like Anne Russell on this platform. She's got 3 million followers. She went for me. She went for me and accused me of something, which was horrendous, by the way. She said I didn't like Sadiq Khan because of, you know, his religion or whatever. But I literally went on the comments, and there was loads of comments saying, I don't agree with you on this, Anne. I'm going to unfollow you. Loads of people unfollowed her. Then when I did my video and I absolutely wiped the floor with her and proved she was telling lies and she was putting misinformation or whatever out there, the amount of people that commented on my video and said, I used to like Anne, I don't listen to her anymore. Anthony, no one listens to you. All right, that's fine. Well, you're listening to me because you're in my live at the moment, pal. So you look a bit silly there, pal. It's a bit awkward, that, isn't it? Nobody listens to you, but he's sat there watching me on his couch. Come on. Come on. You look a bit silly there. You look a bit silly there, Anthony. You do look a bit silly there, Anthony, don't you? You look a bit silly, don't you? Come on. Say you look silly. You're saying that. Lauren, how you doing? Come on, Anthony. No one listens to you, and you sat on your couch listening to me. I mean, like, Anthony's jealous. Anthony's just, I don't know what Anthony's talking about. So you just got to be banned, Anthony. See you later. Everyone wave to Anthony. Bye-bye. That's what we do with people like Anthony. Nobody listens to me. And this isn't even being big-headed or anything. Across platforms, I do roughly 70 to 80 million views per month. Per month. Do you still talk to Bruce? I've not spoken to Bruce for a while. Have you considered suing? Oh yeah, I'm doing that. You know, within 2 minutes of putting the video out, so many people message me. Some people said they've got some solicitors and lawyers in London who I'm more than free to use and stuff like that. So I'm going to be, yeah, it's not going to be just, oh yeah, don't worry about it. You've got me confused. Don't worry, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going full throttle. You're going to feel the full force of the law. I'm telling you now. And from now on, anybody that does that, you will feel the full force of the law. And I promise you, I can guarantee, you know, you can screen record this and put it on your social media. You put anything out like that, you will feel the full force of the law. I promise you. I can guarantee you wish you never, ever, ever put that out there. Some of these people do not realize how serious this is taken. Not by me, but I'm telling you now, you will feel the full force of the law. I'm telling you right now. You do not, I'm telling you, you do not in any shape or form have you know, to sit there in your flat or your mum's bedroom and think that you can write things about that. That can ruin people, that can absolutely ruin people. It's not on. It isn't at all. I laughed. When I seen it, I laughed, if I'm being honest. I keep seeing your videos, but they've got send me the account. Yeah, there's just someone probably copy me. It's usually people. I listen to my AirPods, so you don't have to listen to Gary Neville. I'm gonna start putting my podcast on Spotify, by the way. So if you want to listen to my podcast on Spotify, I'm going to be start putting them on there. They're going to be going on Spotify. If you write what, so there was a video put out today of someone accusing me of something that is completely false. And straight away it's false because the guy was on the streets at the UTK, and I was in the media pin. H, another one follower, no profile picture, made up username. Seeing a bit absolute sausage. But yeah, don't be sorry. I think, if I'm being honest, he probably might have just got it mixed up because at the very end of the video, the guy turns around and he's got like a beard. But when I actually found the guy, someone sent me the account what said it, and his beard is out here. Why are you always angry? I love people when they come up and they say, like, they just presume things. Why are you this? Why do you do this? Or why do you go on about this? And they just say that, but never ever put the evidence forward. I'm angry. What are you talking about? Happiest person in the world, me. Shout out to Shinny. Yeah, we'll be doing the pod tomorrow. Me and Shinny. We'll be doing the pod tomorrow. There'll be a video up tomorrow. Don't worry about that. I don't understand why the Facebook page has got 123 views on it. It's normally got loads more than that. You're my hero. You're my hero as well, Ian. I appreciate you, mate. I'll tell you something, though. The old guy today in the arcade, when I was at the arcade, God bless him. God bless him. I've come to this thing now where I know that if someone sees me, and I know that they want to say something or they want to come over and say hello and whatever, it's just I don't act shy, or I don't like oh, look at me, everybody, it's me, everybody. I just do I just carry on, but I could see he was looking at me, and at the very end he was like, he got his teddy, his wife won this big teddy, and he why your video's so right wing. Wow. I think they just write, get rid of the wing bit. I think they just write. But I so yeah, I'll get people like that, and then all of a sudden I'll get a message. I'll see a message pop up going, "I've just seen you here, but I didn't want to come over." Or some people are very respectful. I get that, when you're out with your family or whatever. But it's really nice. Misguided, not right. Yeah, of course, mate. Have you spelt misguided wrong there? Let's have a look. Why have all these people got like one follower? Someone get rid of him there. Hi. Get rid of him. But yeah, honestly, he came over and he pointed at me when he was walking past. He just shook my hand and he just went, "You're the YouTube guy." And he went, "I love what you do. Watch all your videos. Appreciate it." And it's really nice. I was like, you know what? I mean, thank you very much. And his wife were looking at me like, "Who is he?" But it is nice. Honestly, I do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. But today it was nuts. In SeaWorld, my goodness me, there were so many people. It must have been at least 6, 7 people, in different stages all the way around SeaWorld. And then one of my moderators on TikTok, will get rid of them, don't worry. The workers was walking around, and he just went, would I be right in saying you're a bit of a celebrity on TikTok? And I went, not a celebrity. I said, I just do videos on TikTok. But yeah. Then he followed me around. He proper looked after us, bless him. But It is mad. It is nuts. It is mad. Heading to bed, Corky. Not a problem. Thanks for joining the live. The Brazil game's just started. Why are people going to bed? It's the World Cup, man. Can't be going to bed. Amex Army, I trust in you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're on Facebook and you're watching this, can you do us a favor? Could you all just give it a little share for us? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, it is nuts. It is really, really nuts. But yeah, Eddie Alves Fury. Oh, is that now? Is it? Is that now? I don't think it'd be much of a fight, if I'm being honest with you. And if you're also not following, you can also go over to the YouTube, subscribe on YouTube. I think we're not far off 10K on YouTube now. It's insane. It's insane. Quick hello, going watching the football. So I've got all this live going on. I would love for you guys to be able to see all this. Do the video on the defense situation. I've done 2. I did one yesterday. I've done one today. I would love for you all to see this. That is crazy, honestly. I can see myself 5 times. Live stream, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok. It's nuts. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it. No worries. Thank you very much. But yeah, so on the YouTube we do longer version videos of anything that we talk about. So like if we've got like I don't know, your admin on Facebook can keep bumping your videos up. I hope so. There's what was I going to say then? What was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying then. Yeah, so the videos, I do the mini clips, which I do like through the week, and then I normally do a big podcast. I was meant to be going on an Australian podcast again yesterday, but Australia, obviously, the different times and stuff. I've already done one. I've done one on You Are Me, but I don't have a beard. Shared your live on Facebook. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we was gonna. Would you want Misfits and fight a lefty Corky? Oh my god! At any day of the week, I'd have to do some serious training though. Any day of the week, and I'm talking. Oh my god! I could name a few people. Zach Polanski. My god! Imagine though getting him in the ring. Jesus. Adam Owens, is it? Not Adam Owens. Owens on TikTok. There's quite a few on X, sorry. Owens, yeah, 100%. I would do that. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh my god! Imagine that. Oh my god. Would you all tune in? John Robbie, how you doing? I went to Harper Green. Nice. Would you all tune in if I was, on Misfits, with fighting whoever? Oh my god, that'd be sick. I'd need some serious training though. There is another guy on there though. I can't remember his name. Oh, they're under pressure of Brazil here at the moment. Jeez. Yeah, someone said to me, with the guy who did that video. It wasn't a video. It was it was a video, but it was a picture, wasn't it? Someone said you need to do them on defamation of character because obviously it is quite it's serious, isn't it? I'm not even like exaggerating a little bit. It's quite serious. It's it's a serious accusation, to chuck that out. You can ruin people with things like that. And some guy was like, get a GoFundMe set up, raise some money, and take him to court and stuff. I'm definitely going to be doing something. I'm not just going to just go, yeah, oh, he's got me mixed up with someone. Don't worry about it. I'm definitely going to be doing something because I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I put a video up before. I don't think you can openly talk about it on here. Some guy messaged me. He said he's got some really, really serious lawyers in London, and I'm free to use them if I want to. So I've just pinged him a message and just say like, what do you think the best angle is to take this and to do it and stuff. Morocco, well, yeah, they're really good. Morocco, they're not a bad side. Morocco, you don't write Morocco off. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna defamation slander. But I've got all the proof. He can delete it. He can get rid of it. He can get rid of his account. I've got everything screenshotted, absolutely everything. And in the comments, there were some people underneath it giving it as well. Like, oh yeah, oh he looks like the person who would do that. It's ridiculous. Every single one of them was just a made up account. Every single one. Ridiculous. If you did a GoFundMe, I'd love to do a GoFundMe and just pay my mortgage off, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not far off 1 million followers across social, so if I got a quid off each of one of you, I'd be able to pay my mortgage off and I could just chill, But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a letter. I've got everything. I've got the account. I've got the comments. I've got everything. I've got absolutely everything. Because it isn't right, is it? If you don't agree with someone or you don't like their narrative or you're the opposite or this, you don't do things like that. I would never in a million years do anything like that. Never. And even if you think, but you're not 100%, you don't do it. Kels, how you doing? You don't do it. You do not do it. How you doing, Brian? Sally, how you doing? Take him to the cleaners. Well, it's the thing is I don't understand is I always watched it and gone, that's corky, because 90% of the video you can't even see him. It's just him talking. I'm very good, thank you, Kels. I'm very, very good. But I laughed and then I thought, do you know what? That's actually quite serious. That it's not just something that you just go, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It is very serious. It's serious accusations. It's very damaging accusations. I've seen it before where it can affect people's mental health. I've seen you've all seen it before. You've all seen it before. Look at what was she called? Caroline. What was she called? I don't know what she was called. She was off TV. You all know that. But it can ruin people. It can absolutely ruin people. Things like that. And it's done like 17,000 views because people have obviously gone off my video now to see it, and it's bumped the views up, so it's going to push it even more. Caroline Flack. Yeah, Caroline Flack, that's it. I personally laughed. I just thought, this is weird. And then when I sat back down, I looked at it and I was like, actually, that's pretty bad. I've got Brazil-Morocco on. But like I said, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. You should not be doing that to anybody. If you don't like them, that's completely fine. If you don't agree with them, that's completely fine. If you don't watch them, that's completely fine. You need a recap. Basically, someone's put a video out of me accusing me of something. It's quite horrific, to be honest. And yeah, I've literally screenshot it all and as my evidence and my proof, and I'm going to use that. But yeah, apparently he's got me confused with someone called E. Dobbin. Yo, listen carefully. Stop dividing communities. You are. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's possessed you to come in a chat and say something like that? Like, seriously. Like, what are you talking about? You serious defamation claim and potential legal action. Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, bye, Felicia. When did you get the tattoos? I got this done when I was 17 in Turkey. It's meant to say Corky, but it doesn't. It doesn't at all, I don't think. I was intoxicated and I was 17. And when I got home, my dad wasn't happy at all. Oh my goodness me. I've been meaning to get it lasered off for the past couple of years, but I just at this point now where I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Oh, here we go. Phoenix is in. Cup of tea as a profile picture. Are you a reformer? What if I said yeah, Phoenix? Would you give me some hate? Or I don't know. You can get it covered. Yeah, I could. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about tats. You know, getting a tattoo because you'd have to obviously get you'd obviously have to get it covered up and stuff, don't you? You have to get it lasered first before you get it covered up. Is that right? You can't just get a tattoo over a tattoo. You've got to get it lasered off first. I don't know. But yeah, no, I would. I don't know. I'm not. Do you not need to get it lasered? I'm from Bolton. Excuse me. Boxing it on yet, is it? Probably says egg fried rice. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. It's a good one. I like that. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. But yeah, I'm one of them, me. I'm quite, you know these people who like, oh, I need to do this, I need to get this done, and oh my god, I'm so worried about this, and I don't care about anything. I don't care how I look. I don't care how I feel. I don't care. I am not a, you know, I genuinely think there's some people that go way over the top with it. The only thing I would probably do is you can get your for lads basically, you can get your teeth done, you can get your hair done, get tattoos, you can get piercings. I don't know. Some dentists have reached out to me and said, "Look, you can have whatever you want. Come to the dentist, and we'll look after you and stuff for free." I'm guessing. I don't know. I've been offered hair transplants, like consultations. I've been offered loads of stuff. I just don't. I don't really. I'm not really bothered at all. Favorite sport? I'm football. I like football. Get your turkey tea. That's one thing I don't think I could ever do. Turkey tea. I don't think I could do it. Do you know, like the pins and stuff? I don't think I could do it. User 158385245,400,000 says fascist. Wow, that's not very nice, is it? On what basis? Bolton fan. Yeah, I'm a Bolton fan. We got promoted this season. Up the Wanderers. But yeah, I'm just like, listen, you get older, your gums will shrink, so your teeth will fall out. Your tattoos, your skin gets, you get saggy, just go with the flow, you know what I mean? The only thing I would probably go and look at is my hair. If I could, do that, but I'm not in no rush, you know. I never look in the mirror and go, oh my God, you know, look at me, look at my beard. Do I care? No, I don't. I don't care. Sometimes I'll let my hair grow my beard that much. I look ridiculous. I look like that guy. Do you know the guy who used to do the paintings? We'll just put a little tree here. Bob guy. And his hair was like out here. If I've got time to do it, I'll do it. But if I've not, I don't do it. I don't really. I'm not fussed. Bob Ross, yeah. Bless him. Bless him. But yeah, it doesn't. I'm not. Yeah, listen, I'm not bothered. Local teams, Lincoln, they did all right, didn't they? Yeah, I'm not bothered. The thing is, what you do, what you seem to, and girls agree with me on this. You have to agree with me. The lads that you see, big guys, full of tattoos, perfect hair, perfect jawline. You know, I don't know, beards, everything's symmetrical, everything. Isn't it weird they're always single? Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird that they're always single? That's my sort of like seeing to it as well. But girls, some girls, I think some girls can go over the top, you know, as well. I just don't get it. I don't understand why you feel like you need to go to the lengths of, you know, I don't get it. Just love yourself, basically. You know, I think it's all about your personality too. To be honest, if I'm being honest with you, I think it's your personality. Listen, you can look $1,000,000, but if your personality is rubbish, then you're losing, aren't you? You're losing. You need to have a good personality. Uh, shave you? No, I can't do that. I've only ever done that once when I was a kid. I got glue all down the back of my hair there, and I had to come off. Yeah, I know what you mean, Teresa. I know what you mean. Like, do you know, for example, that Stacks on the boxing? Then you've seen these videos, haven't you? Hardest man in the UK always takes his top off, always walks around, tattoos everywhere. I just think, nah, they could be nice guys and stuff, but nah, not for me. That sort of stuff, I don't get it. You got to have a good personality, I think. Obviously, I'm not saying like, you know, looks don't come into it and stuff, but I just think some people try way too hard. I remember being in a restaurant once, and I remember when like the whole um the like the aesthetic sort of world come out. You know, like girls when they get the lips done, and this girl was turning around, but her lips were massive. They just looked really painful, like really painful. And I was like, come on, just like, what are you doing to yourself? Obviously, listen, you know, look after yourself, 100%, 100% look after yourself, but look after yourself up here as well. That's important up here. But I know these people out there, girls and boys, who will only ever go for someone like that, who they call worldies. And they're always breaking up, or they're always single, or they're always, it's mad. It's crazy. Sorry. It's because who said that? I don't know who said that. It's because I must have pressed it. I think it's because I've got a drink, a can of pop for substances. The thing is with this, the thing is what annoys me with this is I literally see people on this app with them electric thingies in the thing in the mouth. I'm thinking, how are you getting away with that? Thought Starmer cut you off. Yeah, it's the mic here. I must have pressed it when I did that. Oh, I did. I turned my mic before and I must have pressed it. Watch this, watch. Bye. I've got to tap it like that. Started doing that for energy drink. Has it really? No way. Well, it could harm your health, or couldn't it? Energy drinks, to be honest, if you have too many of them. But yeah, do you remember I used to have the colourful mic? I used to have that colourful mic. Basically, with that mic, it was a quad mic, so it picked up every single noise. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was very therapeutic. Like my keyboard. 1 second. My keyboard is. Can you see it all lighting up? It's one of these keyboards. But yeah, mini keyboard as well. Love it. My arm, which my mic is on, is all lit up. My mouse is all lit up as well, like that. RGB. Can you see it? My PC itself has got loads of colourful fans in it. I just like having, a bit of colour and stuff in there. And then the mic, yeah, I went for the Shure mic. It's the MV7 Plus. It was expensive, but it's like the dog's doodahs of microphones for podcast. Yeah, it is. It is, yeah. It just looks cool, at night time when I've got my lights off and stuff, and you just see it all lit up. All my PC lights up at the front as well. And then I used to have a webcam. I used to have a webcam, but it kind of like it did my head in. I never like, I don't know. So I went out and bought a camera, an actual camera, a DSLR, is it? And then I got that set up. That's brilliant. I love that. And then yeah, it's just worked ever since. Can I ask you something, mate? Genuine question. Go through it, Jake. Let's all drum roll, please. I think it's going to be bad. That's me doing a drum roll. Hi, Amanda. How you doing? Please be normal. Where did you get the LED strip from? I got that off TikTok shop. Comes in a roll like that, and I just made that weird pattern as a sign of forever growing, but it finished there instead of up there, so kind of like defeats the object, doesn't it? You just plug it in. I just got it for something on the wall, so you can. If you're watching me on Facebook now with my camera and my lens, all that's behind me is all like faded out. It's pretty cool. I'm still waiting for this question. Come on. Please be good. Please be normal. Please just be decent. Like, have you got size 8 feet or something? Just be normal. I'd love that. Is he not asking the question? He's not asking it. Do you have a problem with GAYS? No. My younger brother is. My younger brother is. My best friend is. Not in the slightest. And my brother came out when he was 16, so that's My goodness me, that's a very long time ago. I was about 20. And my dad, he's real, like that was his son, his real son. He was very, very, he was very, I wouldn't say distraught, but he was very upset with it. Very upset, like, because my dad was a big guy, a bit of gangster, covered in tattoos, and yeah, he was very, very, and I think he was worried about how he was all going to react, and like not like take the mick or whatever, but my mum was like, he's come out and stuff. Like I was like, and I kind of had an inkling anyway. I was like, what's that got to do with anything? We're in 2025 or 2005 or whenever it was, 2000, whatever it was. I couldn't care less. You know what I mean? He wasn't angry. He was disappointed because the thing is, my dad was a, how can I put it? Well, he was my stepdad. He moved in when I was 1. He kind of like adopted us. He was an angry, he was a tough man. He was a very, very, you wouldn't mess about with him anyway. You would not mess about with him. He was covered in tattoos. He was a very, very big guy. Very big guy. And obviously he's got a son there, and then you're this big guy and your son's come out and stuff. But yeah, no, it didn't bother me in the slightest. So to your question, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you condemn any attack? I don't condemn any violence. Any violence that I am seeing on these streets, I do not condemn any of it. And I've said that multiple times. The Southampton protest or whatever it was, I said numerous times, I put it on social media, if you're going to go to these protests, go with the right intentions. If you want your voices to be heard, if you've got to get something off your chest, do it. But if you're turning up to these protests with a beer and you're getting angry and you want to kick off and stuff like that, you're going with the wrong attitude. You're going with the wrong attitude, because all you're doing, there's a silver platter, you're just giving it to Keir Starmer to come out and name and brand and shame you and all that stuff. I do not condone any of it. But you need to understand people's frustrations. Do it in the right manner. You've got to understand people's frustrations. You've got to do it. Jason, how you doing, mate? You good? You've got to understand it. Because what we're seeing on the streets, what we're seeing, just on a day-to-day basis, isn't normal. It's not just a fight. What we seen in Belfast was frightening. Frightening. Jason Maddock, how you doing, mate? You good? Give you a shout out. Does anybody else want to shout out? But yeah, no, I do not condone it. If you think I sit here going, yeah, go on, you're completely mistaken. You're completely mistaken. Some of the things I've seen as well, and I actually said it on Dan Wooten's show. I don't condone the violence, but I understand where people are coming from, because for me, people have lost hope. What hope have they got? What hope have they got when your government won't even stand up for you? But they're very, very quick at condemning, arresting, putting them in court and putting them in prison within a week if you're throwing stones at, I don't agree with that. We live in a very two-tier system, two-tier justice, two-tier policing, two-tier I don't like it at all. I feel like they fuel up this sort of like division themselves. Adam Blackburn, how you doing, mate? You good? Alison Rowlands, of course you can. How you doing? I think YouTube live here is way behind for some reason, or it catches up. I don't know. Sally, how you doing? I appreciate it. Thank you. Alison, coach, you can have a shout out. Adam, how you doing? Thoughts on the goal? It was a very good goal, but I believe. I seen some Sikhs today in Blackpool. There were 3 lads and they was arguing with each other. One of them had the coat on inside out. It was weird. The only people that I'm condemning in this country are the people that are doing wrong things. I don't care where they're from, culture. I don't care about any of that. Just, I don't want parents. I don't want normal people waking up to what we're seeing in Belfast. You shouldn't be waking up to that stuff, because we're all on social media. We all see the videos. We all see the pictures. Nobody in the world should be waking up to that stuff. The thing is, what I would say as well on that is that the people, Kaz, back, sorry, phone died. I wondered why the likes had stopped going up. I'm only joking. How you doing? You good? Not spoken in months. Hope you're good anyway. So I would say we're nearly, if I'm being honest with you, we're not far off 1 million followers across all platforms. We're not far off it, people. It's madness. Really is madness. And Kaz over on TikTok, Kaz Russell there, can you see? Moderator, #1 fan. She's been there since day one, if I'm being honest with you. I used to do lives on TikTok to 5 people, and Kaz was one of them. 2-3 hours. Wow, someone's just sent me an unbelievable gift on TikTok. I don't know what that was, but thank you very much. I've never seen that before. It was a good goal, yeah. Day one, people. She used to sit and watch me in my old house doing a live to 5 people every night, couple of hours. And 1 million followers later, she's still here. It's crazy. Irish Gangster Granny. Welcome, Corky Pal. Thank you very much for the gift. I appreciate that. So I do appreciate her. I do appreciate. There's quite a few people, though, to be honest, like going back. You know, I've not even been on Facebook a year, and I think we're 280k. I don't know how many we're on, but we're on some crazy numbers. Is Irish Gangster Granny has done it again. I appreciate it. I don't even know what that is. Is it a big gift? Is it? Because it looks it. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's nuts. It really is. Wayne Unfiltered, how you doing over on Facebook? Alison, as a mother of 2 daughters, it scares the absolute living daylights out of me, to be honest. Listen. I know. I get this all the time. I get it from. I love your content. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hi from Wigan. Definitely going to vote on Thursday. You need to. I know it's scary, you know, and that's why I do it, and that's why I put it out, and that's why sometimes I get angry, and you know, and I've got to shout, and I don't like shouting because when you shout, you know, you've lost an argument. But it's like they're doing what they want to do, but as soon as someone stands up and talks, they're like, "Oh, you can't do that." You. It annoys me, and it annoys everyone else because had a tasty day in Sheffield, it looked it. You know, I don't like the fact that, you know, how quick that lad who threw a stone has been put in prison for 2.5 years. Love when you was in the chocolate factory. I don't know what that means. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. What is going over there on YouTube? Chain Temple Music has sent 5 gift memberships. I appreciate YouTube's going off, by the way. Facebook's going off. Instagram's going not off because I've not turned it on. Tinks, how you doing? Long time no speak. Thank you for the gifts. You're all very kind. You're gifting me. You're subscribing to me. It's brilliant. I appreciate it. Big hugs from Wales, Jude. How you doing? Thank you very much. Whoever's just done that. Chain Temple Music. Where are you? You're now a moderator. Thank you very much. You can remove chats. You're now a moderator on my channel on YouTube. And I keep telling people, if you're not following the YouTube already, you're going to miss out because it is going to go, it's going to the moon, people. I want people to go over there and watch the longer version videos. You see my reel, mate, on Facebook. Take a look. 1 million views already. Copper launched a lad into a metal post and bent it. Jesus. I'll have a look later, pal. That sounds a bit crazy. What is your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is the same as my Instagram and my Facebook. Chris Cork 89. Or if you go on YouTube and search Corky, I come up straight away. It's mad. So I'm going to be going on an Australian podcast again. Get me on Facebook, bro. Are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? Oh, there he is. I'm just going to follow you back because I can't add you as a moderator because I need to do it when I'm offline. But I will do it. I followed you back, mate. Don't make me mad because you'll have no one in your live. Have I missed something? Don't make me a mod because you'll have no one in your live. Ah, right, yeah, I know what you mean. That's yeah. Well, listen, they've all just been. You'll understand. Follow the girls. You'll understand. And post just mention me, please. You can get it out more, pal. Yeah, I'll definitely do it, mate. Make a post, just mention it. Yeah, don't worry about that. I can have a nosy at that, mate. Don't worry. But yeah, listen, you know, the world is crazy at the moment. The world is crazy. It's scary. It's frightening. You know, restore or reform. I'm a man, not a girl. 1 minute. DD. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, DD's in here as well. I thought he'd left. Sorry, DD. Restore or reform. Anybody apart from the Greens, Labour, Tories, Lib Dems. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. But I understand why people are voting restore, and I understand why people are voting reform. Jason Maddock, cheers, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bit distracted. Got one on you and over on Brazil match. I think you're bloody brilliant, Gorky. Calm, collected, and only having decent people on the side. I'm thinking, keep it up. Tracy from Manchester. I appreciate it, Tracy. That's very kind of you. Very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. US. The US talk about us all the time. The US talk about us all the time. Elon talks about us all the time because they know it's crazy what's going on. They know it is nuts what's going on. It's not normal what's going on. It isn't. You know, you got people doing what they're doing in Manchester Airport, the brothers. You know, you've got what you've seen in Belfast. You know, you got the thing what you saw in Edinburgh. Trump gone quiet. Do you know what? Has anybody noticed that the fuel's gone down about 8p in a couple of days because the deal's done and it's going to be announced very soon? He's been working behind the scenes. I'm telling you right now. My fuel, that petrol station across the road from me there, has gone down 8p in 2 days. And apparently it's coming down more and more, he said, when I went in. I went, oh, your fuel's good. He went, yeah, it's taken a massive drop. And that's all because of one person. I was working. I'm still here, don't worry. Adam Blackburn, take care of yourself, mate. Do you think USA will come to our aid? No, I don't think they will anymore because Kia's ruined that. Labour have ruined that. You've got them to blame for that. And that's the only thing I can say on that matter. Why didn't get oil from the North Sea? Well, you know, a few people have started saying that now. Drill, baby, drill. Why bankrupt ourselves with this net zero madness? They're talking about getting rid of underfloor heating. They're talking about getting rid of radiator towel radiators. No, whether the multiple. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. I think fuel before it went up, I think petrol was £1.25 a litre, 127 a litre. I think it's gone up around 25p a litre. But now it's coming down. So down is very welcoming, if I'm being honest with you. Love from Cheshire. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Enough is enough. Yeah, I'd just think, you know, the video I did on Kia. Do you remember when Trump was doing this talk and he said, "Oh, where's the UK? Where is the UK?" And Kia was behind him, and then Kia went, "Oh yeah, I'm here," and then he walked to the front and he just patted him and then he just turned back around and carried on talking, just to embarrass him. That was done purposely to embarrass him. Plaster and prices have gone up. Yeah, listen, the prices of everything, mate. I did the house, and you know when we did all the house renovation and stuff, you know, one of the guys, like a tiler came round, and it was like he said, last year when I did your house, these beams what I'm putting in now, like X amount of money. Now they're this amount of money. It was crazy. Everything's just going through the roof. I love your shorts and videos every day. I appreciate that's on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good night and good sleep well. Caroline Norris, thank you for coming in. It's the USA know the British people are good. It's just the government who've buggered everything. There you go. There you have it. There you have it. Small businesses done and dusted. You got a season ticket for next. I've not got anything yet, mate. I've not looked. I don't know whether to do it. I don't know whether to not do it. I don't know. I get too angry, me. I get too involved in the game. When I go to the game, when I go to the ball, I get too angry. I get too wrapped up in it. But yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's only football at the end of the day. But I don't know. Everyone's going to sleep now. Nearly midnight, innit? Don't know. We could wrap it up if you want. You know, Ty will have his. I forgot to mention. Kaz, by the way. Did 1 minute? Let me have a look. I forgot all about that. You just reminded me, Kaz. Let me have a little look here. There you go on. Let me have a little look. Let me have a little look. You've just reminded me of something. 1 minute. Oh, there it is. Let me have a look. Did Doncaster go down? Oh no, they didn't. Stayed up. They was in the relegation zone for a long time. I forgot to. I was getting. Your lad was giving me a little bit of, you know. And we ended up going up. So I bet he feels a bit silly. I hope he does. Scotland's going to take it. I was worrying too. Are you a full-time creator? No, I still work full-time. Always have, always will. I'm a Stockport fan. When I was in Tenerife, I watched the game in Tenerife. Joanne from Swindon, how you doing? I went in the bar. He opened the big bar up for me and stuff. It was massive. TVs everywhere. The room was massive. And these 3 people come in. Woman, man, kid. Sat right behind me. Literally right behind me. Might as well sat on my shoulders. And I was thinking in my head, it was like 3 minutes in. I'm thinking, you've got the whole bar there. You've got the whole room to sit anywhere you want. And you're sitting behind me. And then Bolton scored. And I jumped up. I went, get in like that. Stockport fans. I was like, that's awkward. And then when they scored, the dad were giving it the big one. But then when we scored the 3rd goal, which was unbelievable goal, by the way, I just about to turn around for say something, gone. They'd all disappeared. It was good. It was a good day. You know, Tenerife as well, chilling. €2 a pint. You know, had something to eat out there, and it was good. Bolton, they're doing good. They're in the Championship now, aren't they? So it's good. It is good. I love it. I love it. But we shouldn't be nowhere near where we've been for the past couple of years. We've been right up there, trying to stay awake for the Scotland game. 2 a.m. Jeez, I tell you what, you've been done dirty there. You've been done very dirty there. 2 a.m. Scotland game. He's mad. I'm telling you now. Most fans, Scottish fans, would have probably gone to sleep about 10 o'clock and then wake up at like 1 o'clock. That's what I would have done. Then I woke up at 2 and then watched it and gone back to bed. But it's exciting, isn't it? They've not been there for a long. I hope they do well, to be honest. I hope they do really well. Any British team, I hope they do good. I think they could do good. I think they could. But yeah, it is nuts. 142,000 likes on TikTok. That is nuts. Having a fight with my 13-year-old as he wants to stay up. But then again, Scottish will be up drinking, won't they? They'll be all over it. They'll all be up for it. Fair play. I seen a video the other day, you know, the Scottish in America, where they were staying in that Airbnb and he was playing the bagpipes outside the. Oh, it was fantastic. I thought it was brilliant. It was really good. I've got a small business. His current government are going to be the end of it. It's the way it is, isn't it? Rates through the roof. You know, it's scary, man. It is scary. It's not right, is it? Isn't right. I get messages all the time. I've got to close my pub. I'm really struggling with this. I'm really struggling with that. How do they expect to do this? You know, your outgoings, your incoming, and all that. It is crazy. It's like they don't want businesses to exist. Don't want pubs to exist. It's like they're trying the hardest to eliminate these businesses and you know, I think there'll be some people out there who will outsmart the government and you know keep everything going. But I don't know. I don't think we'll have as many pubs in this country in the next 5 years. I think more. I think we lose 2 a day on average in this country. Um, but yeah, it is nuts. No Scotland, no pie. I'm off. I'm going to go and watch the Fury vs Hull. No problem at all. We're only here 47 minutes. Right, I'm going to wrap it up, people. We've just hit in midnight. I just want to say a massive thank you for everybody coming on the live. I'll still be on socials for a little bit. So if you want to message me or anything, or if you want to talk and need anything to talk about and stuff, feel free to message me and stuff. But yeah, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you coming in the live. I really do appreciate it. I've been alive for an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. I need to cut my fingernails. Kaz, thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you. But yeah, everyone's going to go and watch this fight, I think, and then I'll watch the second half and probably get myself off to bed, to be honest. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for coming in once again. It's been good coming on TikTok. You know, the negatives kind of like drifted off a little bit, which was good. But yeah, I'll be coming on again. Don't worry, I'll come on tomorrow night. We'll do another big live. I'll get everyone in tomorrow. I'll build it up a little bit. I didn't tell anyone I was coming live. I just came on live. But anyone who's gifted me, sub to me, whatever, go and sub on the YouTube, and yeah, enjoy your evening. And I'll speak to you all very, very soon. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks again. Once again, I'll speak to you all very, very soon.